Hello, and welcome back to Last Dream World Unknown. I am back from a few weeks' vacation, and upon my return, I got sick because I hadn't slept well, and when you don't sleep well, your immune system goes down and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm trying to get myself situated back into this game. Apologies for the week without videos there, and hopefully we'll get back on a regular schedule very soon. It was the case that at the end of the previous video, I said that we were going to talk to the Westonia leaders and try to advance the story again. And I am changing my course because I've discovered from watching some other people play a few other loose ends that I have not tied up that I would like to try to tie up. And so I'm going to start going through them today one by one. Also just as a chance to kind of get my feet wet with playing this game once again since I haven't played in like 3 weeks. I'm actually looking for something else, but I'm wandering around the various Westonia apartments, and I discovered one that has a chest that is unopened, which means I've probably never been here before. So it could be fun to explore these places, just to explore places I haven't been before. I'm currently at apartment 13 West, apparently. And I don't know if there's necessarily much interesting dialogue from any of these folks. This is stuff that I probably could have talked to people much earlier in the game and just failed to do so. But let me wander around here because there is one thing in particular that I actually am looking for. Oh, hey, look at this. I hate to do this, but would you be interested in purchasing this treasure map? Someone's hard up for money. 10,000 gold. Yes. Great, more treasure maps. Whatever you find is going to be worth 10 times whatever you paid for it. Alright, well if we find 100,000 gold, then I guess I'll be forced to believe it. I don't think we will find that much, but we just got treasure map 19, which is great. I haven't actually looked, like, we've collected all the treasures from the treasure maps we did have, but I don't know how many of the, I think there's 10 different treasure maps in the game, or 20 different treasure maps in the game, probably, since it was number 19. I don't know how many of them I've gotten versus how many of them I've just, like, never found or seen. And so, yeah, that could be interesting to find out. What does this say? Where I go, I leave these crude armaments of my ancestors behind, for the journey is of the mind, and my weapon is the scalpel of honest conversation. J.P. Gain, bartender. Fascinating. Alright. Apartment 12 Northwest. Is this where the guild was staying briefly before they set up camp? There's some stuff over here that looks like, I guess, wine-soaked pages, and then there's a crack in the wall. Investigate? Yeah, let's flip the switch. Okay, it reveals a staircase. Welcome to the underbelly of Westonia, suspicious resident. Who said that? And that just closed back up again on me. Okay. Are they down here? Is that where the voice came from? Welcome to the heart of the Thieves Network. Would you like to use our connections to erase your wanted level? Your wanted level is very low, because I have a thief in the party, so I do not need to spend money on that. It's your choice. Who is this guy? You know little of the dark side of life. Be on your way. You hold no interest for me. Mysterious thief. Okay. The life of a thief is highly irregular. There's no schedule to keep, and when we make a big score, it's difficult to get back to work. I like to relax and live off my prior efforts for a time. Some of the other thieves can never have enough, but what's the point if you can't enjoy it? That's a reasonable way of looking about it. And who do we have over here? Even if you're a skilled thief who's never been caught, you're likely to know where you can get a hideout from the law. If you create unrest in Ugbar, make your way to the Gremlar mine shaft. If you're in Hitch and Holdra, venture to the Volundria Castle basement. Right, I think I met a thief there. I think I remember that, and if you offend an Orphos, well, you're out of luck. Okay. Our hideout in Theopolis was recently raided, and we've not found a satisfactory replacement. Okay. So I get the impression, basically from what I've seen elsewhere, is that this might be part of the Thieves' quest, but I have to go talk to another thief first, and I think there was a thief in Volundra, like behind the castle, like this guy was mentioning. Can I talk to this bag of money? No. that wanted to offer me a job, and at the time it was like, hey, do you want to steal something? And I was like, no, I'm a good guy, I don't want to steal something. But I think that's something I need to find, and then eventually I will need to come back here to 12 Northwest to talk to these thieves again, I think is how that goes. And so I guess I'll head over there next and see if we can just kind of string that all together. However, before I do that, I want to make a quick stop by North Bay, because I believe in the inn, there is someone that I've been looking for a long time, and probably just failed to talk to or something. And so I'm going to go into... Oops, this is the upstairs. I think I want to be in the pub. Let me go find the person I'm looking for. Destitute innkeeper. Have you heard that the Mercenaries Guild is searching for an innkeeper? Could my luck finally be turning? Yes. A lot earlier in the game, you'll recall, as the Mercenaries Guild was just getting reestablished to the east of Theopolis. They had set up camp, and I had brought like some kind of merchant, but the innkeeper room was empty. And apparently, this is the person. Will you help me get to the Mercenaries Guild camp? Yes, who will become the innkeeper, so that I can actually just have like a free inn to sleep at over at the Mercenaries Guild. And so she was here in North Bay all along, and so we are going to run back by the Mercenaries Guild. Alright, and so visiting the Mercenary Guild camp, she immediately exits. Thank you so much for helping me travel to this camp. She didn't even mention the fact that she got to fly aboard an incredible Phoenix that no one has seen before. Mercenary Guild camp. Okay, so the inn, I think, was going to be in this building up here, if I remember. Yeah, pub/inn. And now, presumably, it will actually have an innkeeper. Yes, great. Would you like to say it's free for any member of the guild? Yes. Alright, neat. So there's a free place to rest. Not that I really needed it, but that's a nice change of pace. And then upstairs, yeah, we got this pub keeper or whatever who... 20% discount on tonics, which I guess are like potions that you can use in battle, but I rarely use them, so... but it's nice to have that discount. And we have an item shop, and I wonder if there's still like more... Like there's still, you know, like a pitch tent over here. Like it still seems like this place could grow even larger. You got weapons and armor over there. And I don't remember how many of the monsters in the world were left. I think I've collected all of my rewards. Yeah, already. But I don't remember if there were... yeah, any of these guys that I haven't defeated, and so I'm going to quickly look and see if there's other guys that I still need to go after. Okay, there are two monsters, the Maneater and the Carbuncle, that I still haven't defeated, but it seems to me, if I'm remembering correctly, that I've tried fighting both of those monsters and have been unsuccessful because they were very powerful. And so we'll try to come back to that later. But for now, I'm going to go try to find the thief behind Volundra Castle. So right, in the back of the castle, there's like a place to go over here. No, this leads to the Sacred Tree. There was some other place... somewhere. Yeah, back here, I think? Where does this bring me? This is where we went kind of underground and, like, fought some kind of thing in a dungeon down here. But was there also, like, thieves down here, or was it somewhere else? No, this was this one where we had to talk to the goblin and pay him money in order to get through the maze. So where were the thieves that I was remembering? Well, while I'm going around the back of the castle, I see that there's a treasure chest up on the very top of the castle over here that I haven't gotten to. And, oh, there's treasure chests over here, too. So apparently I never thoroughly explored this whole place. So, not that I'm necessarily going to need any of these items, but just for completion of opening all the treasure chests I can, I of course like getting everything. And I'm going to see if I can climb to the top and get that one chest, too. Alright, so it's right up there, so is there a way to go upstairs from here? Yes. Alright, and then out the front. Yeah, that was easy to get to. I don't know how I'm... Oh, and it's a recipe for a supple bow. I don't have a hunter. Is that the class that typically uses the bow in my party? And so that's not necessarily of any particular interest to me. But that also makes me wonder if I've never been over here. Goblin refugee. Just happy to be living with the elves. Alright, fair enough. Okay, back to looking for where the thieves might live. Basement East Wing. I think it was down in the basement or something. Yeah, this seems vaguely familiar. I don't remember exactly, but I bet it's around here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Great. So let's talk to these guys. The London authorities are too scared to even come down here, so we don't need to hide. Alright. You have the look of someone who's picked a few pockets. I dare say you'd be the type who'd jump at the opportunity to make some extra coin at the cost of some unwitting stooge. I have my eye on several rare items that will fetch a fine price in the black market. I'll split the profit with you if you pick them up for me. As someone with a questionable conscience, you might think of taking the items for yourself, but you'll never fence them without my connections. Are you interested in helping me? So I'm going to say yes, because I believe this is part of the thief quest that I need to upgrade the thief. Let's not waste any time. There's 3 items I have my eye on, one each in North Bay, Gremlar, and Westonia. First item is something hidden in plain sight. Come to my attention that a teapot used by the Elven royal family has popped up in the kitchen of the North Bay Inn. I was just in the North Bay Inn a moment ago. It will fetch an amazing price in the black market. Strange people who pay exorbitant prices to drink tea from the same pot as royals. Okay, I'm going to need to write these down because he's given them to me back to back, so one moment. The second item is a bust of the 14th king of Holdra, Sarim, by the famed elven sculptor Aaron. It was believed lost until I had reports that it's in the snowy town of Gremlar. Rich pay insane prices for one-of-a-kind pieces. Alright. So there is a bust in Gremlar. That's going to be harder to find because he did not give me a whole lot of other info about that. And Gremlar... Actually, Gremlar isn't too huge. Did it have the underground area, though, I think? I can't remember. Third and final item will be the most difficult to steal without being caught. Rare magical text called the Necrolibellus is housed in the Westonia Library. Okay. The Westonian guards will be upon you in an instant if there's even a hint of impropriety. Alright. Fetch over 1 million gold. Return the items to me when you've gathered them. Okay. Sounds like a plan. And... yeah, Westonia guards, like... I was actually just rewatching the end of the previous episode, and I fought the Westonia guards for fun, rather than paying to sleep at the inn. So, I'm not too worried about the guards. That ought not be a problem. Alright, but we're going to start going back to North Bay first, just because, well, I'm already here, actually. No, we need to go to North Bay, Gremlar, and the Westonia Library. Okay, let's start with North Bay. Alright, back to the North Bay Inn and Pub. And apparently there is a teacup that we want. And there are lots of teacups lying around over here, and so I guess I'm going to have to just talk to all of them. And I don't know that this will be an interesting thing to watch. Do I have any other things to talk about right now? I really have not prepared any of my thoughts or to talk about any of my recent travels or different things. If you did not see my video recently about telling the FCC your thoughts about net neutrality, definitely check out my recent short Minecraft channel update video where I talk about that, because that is important. But yeah, I'm just gonna hunt around for teacups. I was really kind of hoping that it would be this one that the destitute innkeeper had been sitting in front of, because it would be a strange irony if the destitute innkeeper had been sitting in front of a rare expensive teacup the entire time. Aha! Steal the royal teapot. Yes! Oh, crap. Right, down, X, poop. An inn patron saw you and called the guards. Alright, well that's fine. The guards will be easy to fight. I can probably just use... I don't remember what my battle macros are. Alright, 1 is not very good because it doesn't have my black mage attacking. Right, 1 is just kind of like a basic fighting with my fighters kind of macro. And then 2 and 3, I think, have different Black Mage spells. It includes a fast heal from the White Mage. Fire 8. Okay, that's pretty good. That will help soften these guys up a little bit. And then just to remember what the different macros are, let's also try macro number 3. Oh, that has Mana Sacrifice. Okay, I did not remember that. Alright, well this will probably end the fight here. No, it'll give me a chance to do one more battle macro, just to remember what they are. So let's try macro number 4. Macro number 4 has Ice 8. Okay, great. Okay, so defeated the guards, and I presume successfully steal the teacup? Yes, Royal Teapot. I see, it was a teapot, not a teacup. I think I'd written teacup down in my notes. That might have made it easier to find, just by visual inspection. Okay, but that's one of the 3. Next I need to go find a bust in Gremlar, so I'll meet you guys over there. So I think this town is Gremlar, right? Yes, okay. A bust. Yeah, I'll just start looking around everywhere and see what I can come up with. Aha! I see something that looks like a bust in the synthesis shop here. Steal the royal bust, yes! Z! That's not the button for Z. Alright, let's just fight the guards. Shopkeeper saw you and called the guards. Alright, great. Let's try ice-aiding these guys. Da -da 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 -da. I don't know that I've ever fought the Gremlar guards before, actually. Never had a reason to. But it seems like they will be as easy as any of the other guards, given the level that I'm at right now. They managed to deal 1 damage to me, oh no. Let's try... was this one fire? What spell does this blast? Yes, Fire 8. That works pretty well as well. Alright, finish these guys off. In one more round of combat, I expect. We'll go back to Battle Macro number 4. Do some more ice. Oh, I guess that was on cooldown. He was not able to. Alright, well, Battle Macro number 1 will finish this off. And we will successfully steal the bust. I do like the way that this is kind of structured, of items hidden in plain sight, because there are so many clutter of kind of items that you do kind of just have to look around, and I was able to. I didn't go around talking to everything this time. I just used my eyeballs in every building that I was going into until I saw something that looked like the target item. So I kind of like the structure of this quest so far, even though, I mean, I guess for the Thief's Quest it has to be kind of like thievery, and so it has to kind of feel like you're doing something unsavory, I suppose. But yeah, once again, I wish that the fact that it was part of the quest lines was kind of made more evident and more explicit. Okay, finally there is a book in the Westonia Library, so I'm going to go head over there. Alright, the Westonia Library is right at the entrance to Westonia. And it was called like the Necronoblobulus. I wonder... I have a feeling... like there's lots of books just lying around that'll just be like books that I have to talk to. I wonder, it's probably gonna look different somehow. And so I think I'll start under that assumption and just look for a book that looks kind of different or out of place. And if I fail in that, then I'll go back and try to just kind of talk to all the books I see. Aha! So like these books over here that were actually labeled. Yeah, there it is. Book of the Dead. Okay, so apparently it's this one. Steal the magical tome? The guards are just around the corner. We could see you at any moment. This theft would be extremely risky and will require expert timing. Sure, let's do it. I just pressed a bunch of buttons on the controller because I'm happy to go ahead and fight the guards. And what was battle macro number 5? Because I don't remember that either. Thunder. Thunder, I think, is actually good against these guards, so that was actually a good one to use. Hooray. Alright, the guards were defeated easily enough. And, oh, here come reinforcements. Okay, I was not expecting that. And I was taking this very casually. My monk is pretty far down on hit points right now, and so I think it is time to actually go and explicitly fight. I'm going to use armed robbery to attack everybody. I thought it attacked everybody. No, burglary attacks everybody. No, one of these attacks everybody, I thought. What's the one that attacks everybody? Slash and grab, I guess, is maybe what I was thinking about. Alright, let's do that. Let's have you do... I've actually never cast Mirage, because this was from the Monk's Quest, and we only got it recently. So I'm going to cast it just so that he'll have an easier time dodging. And then I'm going to use... Actually, I don't want to use Heal 4. I want to use just one Cure 4. There we go. On the Monk to get him back up in hit points. And then you can use... Thunderate was working pretty well against these guys. So we'll do that again. Okay, Mirage makes him super agile, so he's hard to hit. Slash and grab does indeed get all of the guys. That's great. And we stole some potions, which is kind of nice. Sure enough, the monk managed to dodge. Alright. And Cure 4 means the monk has his hit points back. Okay, great. Alright, finished up those guards. Is there going to be another round of them, or is that it? Magical Tome. Okay, great. That wasn't too bad. And that's all three of the items, so let's go return to what's-his-name and see what kind of reward we get. Alright, this time I actually remember how to get to where I'm going, which is we go down into the basement over here, and then we go up in this kind of middle entrance up here. Once we step around all the broken boulders and things. Alright, let's see what this guy thinks of the work that I have done. Well done collecting the royal teapot. Your cut is 75,000. Well done collecting the royal bust. Your cut is 225,000. Well done collecting the magical tome. Your cut is 450,000. Outstanding. You've made us both very rich. You should seek out the other thieves' hideouts. They could use someone of your prowess. Rolling in the dough. Alright. So, now I wonder if I could go back to the one that we were in Westonia with the crack in the wall, who didn't want to talk to me yet. And so I think I'll head back there next. But I think, like, most of the other quests, like, involved going 3 different places. Like, I'm not sure, like, that was kind of 3 individual things I had to steal, but he says go to the other thief hideouts. And I know about thief hideouts in, like, a lot of different towns. Like, is there something in every town that I have to do? Or I'm just going to go back to the Westonia one, and we'll see if we can figure things out from there. Alright, I remember the Westonia apartment was kind of near the top right. Was it this one? I think it was. Yes, that has the crack in the wall. Okay, so if I come back here, flip the switch, I go down here, oops, and I don't walk right back up into the staircase. Your name is whispered in hushed tones in back alleys. I could use someone of your skill to complete a task for me. Are you willing? Agree to the mysterious thief's proposition. I don't even know what the proposition is, but obviously I need to say yes, so we'll say yes. Good. Let me tell you a story you may not believe. Over 1,000 years ago, dwarves inhabited not only North Aldrin, but the small island of Caranor off the eastern coast. There's something I still need to finish up with Caranor, actually. That's also on my to-do list. Riches flowed in vast quantities of gold. Magnificent dagger, yes. The legends say the dwarven smiths created something dark within the blade. Mine was abandoned and the governor dead. No dwarf has ever set foot in Caranor since. Don't know if the blade is real. Would you go to Caranor and search for the dagger? Yes! Alright. Old tunnels. Yeah. Okay, ship captains. Right. That's fine. I can just fly there. The key will open the locks that bar the entrance of the Karanor. Oh, he has the Karanor key. Okay. So this was a to-do list item that I had from long ago, is having the Karanor key. But additionally, it is the case that there was something else in Karanor that I think I also, from watching Sendril, who's also doing a Let's Play of this game right now, that he found that I had just like forgotten to go to like the whole eastern portion when I'd explored something before, I believe. So yeah, let's see. How do I want to do this then? The party is still in pretty good shape, so I don't need to go heal it an inn or anything crazy like that. Karanor is going to be basically a little bit further to the left and then also up. Somewhere over in this vicinity. Yeah, just a bit to the left of me. Mines of Karanor. Yeah, okay, great. So, this is the island that Karanor is on. But you can get there through this tunnel over here. And I think I never maybe went through that whole tunnel, because I think from watching other people play, it seems like there's stuff that I skipped. And so I want to start on this end, even though the thief was kind of telling me to go to the other end. Right, welcome to Karanor, Jewel the Western Dwarven Empire, whatever. East Mines of Karanor, West Treasure Chamber. And so I think I went to the west, but did not have a key for this door. And let's see, these enemies ought to be like really easy for the level that I'm at right now. So let's go ahead, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would be the earliest that I could have gotten the Karanor key. I guess basically once we got to Westonia, in theory, maybe I could have done it. The Karanor key unlocks the gate. Okay, so this is somewhere that I've never been before. Oh, hey, it's got blue treasure chests. 3 full elixirs. Okay, great. And 1,000,000 gold. Okay, wow. That's pretty cool. Is that all that's in here? Interesting. Okay, that kind of wasn't the outcome that I expected right there. Was there more over here? It seems to me that, yeah, there was a whole area over here, and I was just recently watching Sendril play this area, and I remember exploring that area. What I don't remember is if I ever went in this direction at all, and so I just want to start kind of exploring a little bit in this direction. Okay, apparently I did, because those treasure chests are opened. However, I do think it's the case that there are things that I've missed in the eastern portion, and so I'm going to do a little bit of exploring the eastern portion on my own right now and see if I can find the things that I'd previously missed. So there's a hole in the ground here. Climb down? I guess so. Right. I kind of vaguely remember this. Alright, so I've opened the treasure chests here. I don't know if I failed to talk to these papers, but I don't remember having any notes about this. Hardened Warrior was able to escape before we were cornered. His instructions to hide our precious treasure. We pray that if ye are reading this, your old dwarven brethren, and you'll reclaim our birthright. From the entrance to Svarda is hidden 80 paces toward the rising sun, so 80 east, and 100 paces toward the North Star, so 100 north, from the entrance of Svarda. It sounds like there's a secret treasure. So I've just written that down. And I know how to get to Svarda, and so... Right. And then I guess there was like a boss monster over here or something that I had to fight. And the Karanor key unlocks the gate, so I guess I'd never had the Karanor key to go here before, probably. And it just brings you out the cave on the other side. Okay. I could fly over here with my, you know, bird phoenix thing. And so I don't need the Karanor key necessarily to get there, but I was glad to get the other blue treasure chests. But Now I want to go after the Sparta treasure. So I think I'm going to go back to the Phoenix, hop by Sparta, and go see if I can find that Sparta treasure. And then maybe next episode we will go back into the Karanor cave and see if we can find the dagger that we're on the quest for. So yeah, that's the current plan. Alright, so here's Sparta, if I recall correctly. And so we need to go 80 east and 100 north. And it seems like 100 north is going to be easier to do. They say from the entrance. Do I think that means from where I start right here? Let's imagine so, but let's also imagine that I might have to go like 10 more north and a couple more west or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this will be a pain in the neck to count out. Okay, the layout of this place makes this actually really difficult. I'm gonna just try to do the steps to the north and not worry about east-west for the moment, but I have to traverse kind of a particular way in order to count it out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then I actually need to go a different way, but I'm going to do this. 20 brings me to the entrance here. Now if I go upstairs, now I'm here. So the entrance there, I think, is 21, 22, 23, 24, I think is where I'm at now. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, I think is here. And you can see that chest above me would be 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 would be that chest, I believe. But now I'm going to go to where I actually need to go to get where I'm going. And basically we're going to take a long walk around to actually get to where that chest is the long and the short of it. And so I think what I need to do is go this way. Oh, no, I didn't need to come up here. Oops. My bad. My bad. Oops. Come on. Go the right way, Brian. But yeah, the layout of this city is a little bit convoluted or something. And so this is what actually makes following this path a challenge. Because it kind of goes up here. You recall the king was like living in that big house. And then we went up into the like very back area over here. And we found like some changed people who were trying to assassinate the king or something. So I think I said 36 for the level of the chest. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So the top of the screen, 55, 56, 57, 58. I think the top of the screen is only 58 or so. I think there is a way to exit off the northern edge and get to like the next screen, so I guess that's what we would need to do. But I don't remember where or how that works. I don't imagine it's like inside here. This is just like someone's house, right? Yeah. Trying to remember where that kind of back room was that we went to last time, where we had to find the king's assassins or whatever. It's definitely not over here, so I guess maybe it's through that cave entrance at the top left. That is, if I go this way... Yeah. So let's imagine I'm at like 59 now or something, maybe? 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, maybe? And so, like, maybe... I can see that there's like a different colored brick around here, but I'm also really not sure if I kind of counted correctly. So somewhere here, but then I also need to figure out the east-west. So let me go back and try to do that computation on my own as well. This is going to be hard to do. Interesting, there's still some more of the Dark Elves in here that I haven't even fought. I think I still need to go farther east than this guy, but I guess let's go ahead and just deal with these guys, if you remember from the last time that we were here. And I don't remember what works against them. I imagine Thunder worked pretty well. That seemed to work pretty well. I can live with that. And I don't think these guys were too hard. Yeah, I should be able to handle them pretty easily. But I don't know if I've miscounted or I'm not doing things properly, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to find what I'm looking for based on the instructions that I have. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do from there, because this doesn't seem like it's going to pan out. So actually, I just had a brainstorm, which is that maybe I'm an idiot, and it means from the entrance of Sparda, it means on the overworld map. That would make a lot more sense, actually, I think, that I need to go 100 north and 80 east. It's going to be a little bit hard to count with the Phoenix, but I'm going to just try to count it out on the overworld map and see what we find. Alright, I'm sure I didn't count exactly, but my count ended me up here, and so I wonder if I just get off and search, for example, in this corner. Okay, nothing right there. I'm just going to start searching kind of every square out in this region, and see if I can manage to find something. Well, I did a lot of searching in this area and didn't find anything, but I'm unsure that I counted correctly. It's very difficult when you're moving with the Phoenix across the ocean, when it's just like all ocean, to tell if you're moving like 1 or 2 steps at a time. So I might try to recount that again at some portion in the future. But it occurs to me that we found a treasure map in today's episode. Oh, and I can see where it is. It's actually pretty close to me. Up here. And so I just want to go ahead and get the treasure map done to finish off this episode today. And if I change my zoom, looks like it's in the corner right over there. So basically at this little tree. Dug and found. Turfing hilt. Oh, hey, that's the hilt of the dwarven sword that I've been trying to get, I believe. Holy cow. That was a super, super valuable item, I think. Let me try to find it in the item list. Here it is, the broken hilt of the legendary sword Tyrfing. Okay, neat. So apparently, if that was something I dug up with a treasure map, apparently there's another treasure map I'm going to need to find to get the other piece, I imagine. So, interesting. That was actually, that was almost exactly... I wonder if I miscounted and that would have been the 80 and 100 or something if I didn't have the treasure map, or if the other piece is actually around here some... Is it possible? Like, I thought I counted to right about here or so, but I easily could have been off in the vertical. I think I was pretty good in the horizontal. I'm actually going to do a tiny bit more searching. Oops. Just around here, just in case I manage to somehow dig up the other piece. Alright, well, some random digging, I did not manage to find it, but that's okay. I'm still happy that I finally got the hilt of that sword, because I've been looking for that since the beginning of the game, really. Or at least it feels like it's been a really long time. And next time, I guess we still need to get the Karanor dagger as part of the thief quest that we're currently on. I'm completely lost in terms of the map, so how about... Yeah, I think I just went around the whole world here, which is not what I intended to do. I'm going to go ahead and park myself back over in front of the Karanor Island, which I think will be like right here. Yeah. And next time we will go back inside the Karanor Cave with the Karanor Key and see if we can get the dagger. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and hopefully over the next few days I'll start getting back into a normal schedule of videos, and so you can look forward to that. Bye-bye.